Fair use.
When it's time to fight, it's time to fight.
I'm just a better fighter overall. I feel like I'm gonna break him.
You gotta break him.
I'm gonna show everybody why I be breaking people.
Tank stopped Ryan Garcia, and Haney got past Loma.
Hey, for now, bro. For now. Oh! He felt that.
Benavidez finally tackled Plant.
Plant doing his best to stave off the attack, but he's getting nailed.
And T.O. bounced back with epic proportions.
Is Gordo back?
He's back.
They don't know Gordo.
They don't know.
I know Gordo.
They don't know the slick boxer Gordo.
See, all those fights were lovely snacks, but they couldn't compare to the real thing.
The truth, Errol Spence Jr.
Although this has been the best year in boxing, the fights we've seen, they've been great, but they don't compare to the climax of the year. We talking
The best sporting event that can be made.
pound for pound versus pound for pound. Top dog versus top dog.
When you talked about this being maybe the greatest fight in the welterweight division in the last 40 years or something, well, let me remind you of some of those fights. We got Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
There's been a lot of criticism that I'm afraid to fight Tommy Hearns.
We had Hearns versus Duran. Hearns put him to sleep in 2 rounds. We saw Alexis Arguello versus Aaron Pryor.
In this fight up there with all of them.
Definitely.
He ain't lying.
The scripture talks about a fish so big the whole sea trembles.
Yeah, everybody already know.
Leviathan.
As soon as I get in the ring, I'm stepping.
The truth.
It don't matter who it is.
Errol the Truth Spence Jr. here in
I'm just gonna run him over.
A lion-hearted challenger who thinks he can reel him in.
I'ma gut him and I'ma fillet him.
Man, you
like
better
I
have
said.
Batman is the best.
His left foot behind.
The world.
The one fight to bring boxing all the way back to glory. It is Spence versus Crawford. I got a load of stress, traveling this road to success. You learn how to cope with less. You just gotta hope for the best. All I know is press on toward tomorrow. Or I was chosen more. Been there from the start. Yeah. Press on, won't nobody vouch. Press on, too lowest amount. Press on, no need to pout. Press on, they counted you out. Press on, they did it for clout. Press on, you at your best when it's stress on. Turn up the heat, press on. In October of 2019, Errol Spence, the Big Fish, the Truth, sent shockwaves through the sports world when he was in a horrific car crash.
A Ferrari flipped on a Dallas street. In that car was Errol Spence Jr.
Ejected from the vehicle. It was a blessing just to see
Errol,
him
it's
alive.
great to see you. First time you've spoken in public about it. You look good. What was the extent of your injuries?
All praises to the Most High, he escaped without a broken bone.
Even when I'm at the red light, like I just envision like a car coming and crashing into me.
Many preyed upon his downfall, hoping and wishing he wasn't the same fighter.
He's not all there. I'm not looking at his physical. I'm looking at his soul.
That style that Errol fights,
You're there with that.
you have to grind every single day. The car wreck, I don't care what you do or what you look like, that does have an effect.
You know, I'm a rational person, so I should be the underdog. We're talking about car crash, eye injuries.
Sad news for the boxing world that we're looking forward to this fight. I'm wondering who the hell he was sparring that actually caused that injury.
My career was supposed to be over. People saying, oh, he's gonna be a shell of himself.
Regardless of the fact, he continues to bounce back even stronger.
Straight after the eye injury, hey man, you wanna tune up? No, I don't wanna tune up. Give me Ugas, I gotta get that third belt.
So yo hay que aprender WBA. I told you, I am the champion of the WBA and I showed it tonight.
Was he more difficult than you expected?
We lost tonight, but I did my best. And
When I already knew I was gonna watch him, because Let's say, oh, he too comfortable. Yeah. In the house with his woman, you know, kissing, making coffee. Oh, I got him.
And now Spence looking to hammer away upon Ugas. Look at the truth go.
And you throw so many damn punches.
Numerically through 3 rounds, Spence 36 of 88 for a 40% connect percentage.
You just slang
And he stay in the pocket, too.
Regardless of the fact, the big fish continues to swallow each and every prey, coming up more and more triumphant each and every time, displaying skills and ability.
Like, I had a parcel in my mouth from a car crash. He just, hit me, dude. First thing come to my mind is my teeth on the ground. Everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps. I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
Many speculate and question if there'll be ring rust, but Errol, who was in the ring on a day-to-day basis working hard, says the 15 months won't matter. Then you had the perfect dancing partner. Although he lost to Danny Garcia and Ugas in the amateurs, he has shook it off and became one of the top dogs in the welterweight division.
He is the most instinctual, innate fighter. One of the most instinctual I've ever seen.
Crawford looks to unload.
Bob couldn't secure me the Spence fight when I was with him. So how you gonna secure me the Spence fight when I'm not with him?
Finally wising up and leaving Top Rank.
I tore it down, then I jumped ship.
When it's time to fight, it's time to fight. At the end of the day, it's gonna be me or you. And I'm coming.
He's not catching me with no fishing pole,
hey, listen.
man. I'm the biggest.
They all been caught before.
Man, not with no fishing pole.
Every last one of them.
The fight falling apart last fall motivated everybody.
Let's stop playing around. Let's stop faulting everybody. You talk to them, I talk to my people, and let's come together and see what we can do to make this fight happen.
Because it left such a bad taste in everyone's mouth. So when we did come back together earlier this year, there was sort of a newfound motivation.
Leading up to this moment, Crawford finally crossed the street.
I didn't wear a shirt today because initially I wanted to show you that I've been working.
Showtime!
And so for me to be that guy that he can't dominate, to be that guy that beats him to the punch, that finishes the exchanges. And
Man, Sean, we always had a great relationship ever since the amateur days. I got pictures with me, him, Demetrius Andretti. It's always been love. But come November 20th, I'm gonna step on him.
Now he's facing a fish that can't be stepped on.
The best two fighters in the world.
And you got a FaceTime for me and you didn't answer. I don't know your number. Save it.
How the fight got made is not getting enough credit. They got together off to the side, not with the suits, apart from the suits. The suits made it necessary.
We did have a side bet, but I gave him that when we was in negotiations to make the fight happen.
How much we talking here?
A lot more than our first bet.
What was the first bet?
Y'all know, y'all seen the video.
What you want to bet on that?
What you want to bet
on?
on?
We can bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Eat.
I said he need to thank me for making this shit happen.
you made it happen.
Of course I made it happen. Gave more money. My name on the front of it is Spence Crawford. It ain't Crawford Spence.
Crawford is trained by the biggest trainer in boxing.
Oh!
No, literally.
Bud done stopped the last 10 opponents. Just maybe, Errol gonna be number 11.
Man, you a lie.
Well, I'm gonna piggyback off what he said. There's no more talking, and there's nothing else they can say. And I just want to say, my chant is, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. And the reason why I say it's time to eat, because he hadn't missed a meal.
To be honest with you, man, we've been licking our chops from day one.
It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time to twirl. It's time to make it happen.
I've been watching Spence a long time, and to me, he's still doing the same thing. If he ain't changed then, he ain't gonna change by the time he get in there with Terrence.
With a 72-inch reach, Spence is in the top 10 with connected jabs, a punch that Bud Crawford has had his struggles with.
I felt it was a great competitive fight, to be honest. The difference in the fight was just the jabs.
He had a pretty good jab, and I think that was the key to the fight, his jab.
Nicknamed Man Down for a reason, Earl the True Spence has a 79% KO ratio.
Man down, strap easy. I know what time it is, baby.
How do you win tomorrow night? What do you have to do to give him his first loss?
Beat me.
The wait is over, family. We're hours away from the most epic fight in boxing history, in my opinion. Let's get it. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. We're gonna keep coming.